So as I mentioned about the togethering of earth and sky, and God separate them, and after that God made the water from the pressure of the cloud by itself, and then make rain. For the proof of this miraculous process, one of the physicians, doctor, discovered that clouds are carrying electricity these days in form of minus and plus. Then by pushing of wind, the minus to minus or plus to plus repels. Then but Almighty God said, by wind make them together, by pushing wind make them together to bring rain from them. Like in the verse number 20 of chapter 21 said, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. And I make water from them, from that cloud, for all living creation. So until this top and this time was about the sky, that Allah, that God work in according to the words of Quran that I recited and explained it. The second point about the sun and moon, I'm talking now about it. First, the all sign are miraculous. However, the first of the nobody thought about it, that these miraculous which already is in Quran. God said that is the sun and moon are on the move, and explained in the chapter 36 in Quran, verse number 38. Arabic said, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍّ لَهَا ذَلِكَ تَقْدِيرُ الْعَزِيزِ الْعَلِيمِ. And the sun move on to its destination, that is the ordinance of the exalted of Allah in might all knowing. Also in about moon, the same, after verse 38 mentioned, وَالْقَمَرُ قَدَّرْنَاهُ مَنَازِلَ حَتَّى عَادَ كَالْعُرْجُونِ الْقَدِيمِ. Means, and as to moon, we have ordained to its stages. It means moon is small, bigger, and then again the stages goes lower and disappear until turn like dried old palm stalk. So the third point about the earth, first no one thought that the earth that you're living to be spherical. And everyone believed at the time before revelation of Quran, people say this is a plant, the earth is plain and smooth. But Almighty indirectly mentioned in Quran in chapter 7 in verse number 137. Arabic, وأورثنا القوم الذين كانوا يستضعفون مشارق الأرض ومغاربها التي باركنا فيها, saying, and we gave inheritance to the people who were considered weak, the eastern parts of the land and the western part of it, in which we had bestowed our blessing on them. Of course, this verse is belong to those people, those oppressed people, but the word of course, the word of the word of eastern and western means not west, not east. Western means to east to west. So the earth must be spherical, that to be like this. When they turn one side, is you see that there's a half a side the shining by the sun, and of course that shows the west and east, and then also the other side the day of come also it shows east and west. It means two, and the meaning of that is the earth is spherical. When moving, the sun will shine all around to see to east and to west, as I said. Number 4, about the rain. Raining is one of the continually miraculous which fall more than 50 times per year. In Quran about it, saying in chapter 24 verse number 43, Arabic, saying, ألم تر أن الله يزجي سحابا ثم يؤلف بينه ثم يجعله ركاما فترى الودق يخرج من خلاله وينزل من السماء من جبال فيها من يرد فيصيب به من يشاء ويصرفه عن من يشاء يكاد سنا برقه يذهب بالأبصار. Meaning, do you not see that Allah drives the clouds, then He draws them together and then make them pile up so that you see the rain coming forth from their midst. And He sent down from the sky out of mountain wherein is hell. Then He smit with it whom He pleased and turned it away from whom He pleased. So of course, when you see sometimes the rain is pushing by one side and go the other side, Sometimes it's very strong, sometimes slowly. These are all the miraculous work of Almighty God. The flash of its lighting, the storm almost takes away the sight. When the thunder is start, and right away the move of the sail of the rain is changing. However, now we come back again to number 5 about the air. These are also important. Air is a collective name for oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, argon, carbon dioxide, nitrous dioxide, ammonia, and 12 kinds of gases composite. But the most beneficiary of them are oxygen and hydrogen, which make water. However, oxygen is the one very, very important that give life to breathe humans. This gas make it possible for living organism to breathe, but at the same time it is flammable, oxygen, which make that when catch the quickly catch fire. Air in Quran is in the chapter 6 in verse number 125. God mentioned in Arabic saying, وَمَنْ يَرَوْا أَنْ يَدِلَّهُ يَجْعَلُ صَدْرَهُ زَيْقًا خَرَجًا كَأَنَّمَا يَصَعَّدُ فِي السَّمَاءِ. In whomsoever he intends to leave him straying, he makes his breast narrow, straightened as if he were climbing up into the sky. So when the oxygen mostly has to be down, and someone if it's go up towards to the mountain or upstairs, and then the narrow of the chest, they cannot breathe nicely. It means that is the Allah saying, that is the one God saying this oxygen is so important. People did not think before about it, and now the science and technology entirely agree that the life is belong to oxygen. Mostly at the time of the corona, which is much more shows the importance of the oxygens. Anyway, I would like to give you one more break over here, and hopefully I will come back quickly and then give you some more information about the miracle and miraculous of Almighty God. Stay with me.